All right, so I didn't get the video coming into the store, but we are in the Harry Potter store here at platform 9 3/4, so Taylor can get a little sweatshirt for today. Because if I haven't already said it in this video, we are heading to Warner Brothers.
Yes, the
studio tour.
I was about to start crying on the bus.
So a couple of things that I want to talk about here real quick before we make our way inside, and that is getting here to the Warner Brothers studio, because it is slightly challenging depending on how you do it. Now, we were coming from London Heathrow initially. We did kind of make a little pit stop, but essentially we were coming from London Heathrow. There's no direct line on a train to get here, so we had to make a connection. Unfortunately for a lot of people, not for us because we got here very, very early, they canceled a bunch of trains. And so a lot of people didn't actually make it here on time. I don't know if they're going to get to still go in. They're going to go find out. We're not going to find out if they do or not.
And you actually, I don't even think you can buy tickets here anymore. It says on the bus, like, you must have tickets in advance.
Yeah.
At least to ride the bus. So.
Well, this says ticket something right here.
Well, the thing online, it says sold out every day.
Yeah. So I don't know, maybe if you drive here, which you can drive, they have a car park here for you to park in. Maybe you can drive and then try to pull up and get a ticket. The other way,
I wouldn't risk it.
Yeah, the other way is just to take a Lyft or Uber.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably what we're going to do on the way back.
Probably. Just because we're going to the airport, we're not trying to go back into the city.
Yeah.
So.
And honestly, it's probably going to be roughly the same price as taking the train for two people, at least for us.
Yeah.
To take a Lyft back. I think it's time though. We're gonna go see what we can do because we are here really early. It's
Get
about
some food,
what time
do
is it?
some pictures. It's 3:45.
Okay.
So I wanted to be here by 4 o'clock, and we're still 15 minutes before what we planned. So.
And our tour doesn't actually start till 6:30, so we're gonna head on in.
We got plenty of time.
And see what it is all
Not
about.
yet. We're going over here.
Oh yeah. So cool to be here.
I'm freaking out. We haven't even gone inside yet.
I know. Awesome. So if you know, you know, but these are all statues from the second movie. These are, the giant chess pieces.
Wizard chess.
It's wizard's chess. All right, it's time to make our entrance over here. So we're going to head on in this way. And then funnel on in. And you can see there's not a lot of people. They do have some back and forths just in case. So we are in kind of the waiting, I don't know, area, right? I see the tour entrance over here.
This is the food. There's a food hall here.
Yeah,
There's
I see the food hall back there.
Shopping, merchandise.
Some shopping and stuff over here. We've got some coffee and stuff over here. This looks like it's Starbucks. And check out the dragon. That's awesome. So cool. All right, we have got lots of time, as I mentioned already, so we're going to head here into the shops. Take a look around. They do have some really unique things that we have not ever seen over at Universal in Florida.
I'm afraid to look in here first because then I'm going to have a bag to carry the whole entire time.
Yeah, you will. Because Josh is not going to carry your bag. They do have some really great stuff in here, though. Taylor's checking out the Ravenclaw.
That's me.
I love the backpacks. Those are pretty cool. Do you need to get a scarf or a hat for our December trip?
No, I wouldn't wear that because it's not Harry Potter related.
We have scarves we can wear. I just remember that.
What? Sweaters?
We have scarves
What
for
scarf?
our trip in December. It has nothing to do with this.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was like. What are you talking about?
It's a really cool, huge store. So it is really cool. There's a lot of extra things that are here that you don't see at Universal, right? The Philosophy Stone, or the Prophecy Stone, sorry.
It says Prophecy Orb.
Yeah, orb, that's what I meant to say.
Oh, goodness.
I know.
Oh.
Davi. Oh, that's cool, yeah. It's the drinking shell. Lucius Malfoy's cane and wand.
Oh, the Sorcerer's Stone's up there.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. I thought these were Funko Pops for a second, but...
I mean, they're kind of packaged that way.
A bunch of, like, little figures.
Should we each get a stocking from our house?
Yeah.
There's even stocking holders.
Oh, wow.
That's so cool. And ribbon ornaments.
Wow, check out the window here. So cool.
Do you know what it's from?
All right, we're gonna head over here to the food hall area. Here's something that we missed. Afternoon tea, that looks awesome. Dang, that's so cool. So we are sitting down in the food hall here, and I think they have a pretty good set of options for you to choose from. They have some classics.
Quite a variety.
Yeah, I mean, and they have some classics, British classics, bangers and mash, fish and chips, but then they also have some things that are more geared towards Harry Potter theming, right? They have some Harry Potter names. So, but they've got burgers and hot dogs, I think, and a rack of lamb. And then they have some drinks up there as well. So there's no fountain beverages, I don't think.
I didn't see any.
It looked like it was all bottled, but I did get a recorder lig. This bottle of recorder lig back in the States, because it has to be imported, would probably be at least $14.
I was gonna say at least 12.
There's only 7 here, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I figured I'd get it and try it.
Try it. We love recorder leg.
It's really good, and pretty exciting. I was kind of iffy on getting food here, but when we did our group cruise in July, Caitlin and Tyler, Crystal and Bryson, they all came over here. We missed getting tickets for it, so we weren't able to join them, but they got food here in the food hall, and they said it was pretty good. So I figured we'd give it a try rather than eating in town somewhere. So, and check out the chocolate frog over here. I'm pretty sure we're probably going to end up getting a milkshake or something.
Some sort of sweet treat.
Yeah.
We got to get that off there.
All right, food has arrived. Look at this, it looks really good. So the onion rings were extra, but we've got the Azkaban burger here, which has mushrooms on it. I don't know if Taylor's gonna like that. With some sauce, we've got
I can
onions,
pick some stuff off.
tomatoes, looks really good. And then it also comes with French fries and a side of coleslaw.
I'm just gonna move these off so we can
Okay. Oh, so let me show you guys
destroy the
also.
burger.
You do that. So this is what the cost was. So
Are you gonna eat everything that's on it?
Yes.
I'm just gonna cut it in half then and take off what I don't want.
So the Azkaban burger was 19 pounds. The beer battered onion rings, $3.45. The recorder leg was $7.50. And 2 bottles of water were at $2.45 each, so $4.90. So this meal that we are sharing cost $34, roughly 15 bucks a piece, or 15 pounds a piece, I should say. Didn't need to get the recorder leg, obviously, but wanted to try it. So, oh, and there is a VAT tax on there, just so you guys are aware. 20%.
Do you want to assist me to a little bit, maybe?
Wow, you've really begun to make a mess.
I literally
mess
said
there,
we
huh?
were about to destroy it, so.
Yeah, holy cow.
You like recording me doing
I'm
this?
recording you, yeah. Please don't get anything on your brand new sweatshirt.
I'm gonna try. It's a mess.
Pretty good?
The cheese is really good.
Excellent.
Burger's good too.
Good. All right, so I'm over here at the Chocolate Frog Cafe, or the Frog Cafe. So this is where you can get hot chocolate and some sweet treats, and I'm definitely going to go with a milkshake, I think, here. So they have an assortment of artisan milkshakes, so we're going to see what they got. The milkshake has arrived. Yum, yum, yum. We've got the triple chocolate here. I would have asked without the whipped cream, but I felt like it had to go with everything to keep it all together. So we've got some caramel chocolate up top. I almost thought it was pretzels, which I would have preferred, but and then we've got some brownie. Just a small piece. I thought it was going to be a lot more going into there. Oh, it's good though.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna get a brain freeze. You chugged half the drink.
It's a hard pass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you try it.
Josh is really dramatic. He is very picky about his milkshakes. It's definitely a little milkier versus thick and ice creamier. But Josh likes a super thick, so thick that you can't even suck it up through the straw when you first get it. He likes to let it melt a little bit and then be able to drink it. Definitely could be a little chocolatier, but still cute. I can't believe you ate that whole brownie and didn't let me have a bite.
I thought you'd drink some more milkshake.
That was so rude.
All right, so we're getting ready to go into our tour. We're going to try and go in a little bit early, but I wanted to point out that they have digital guides that you can take with you and headphones. It's like an audio guide. It have some video on there, but I really enjoyed when we were in Scotland and had those audio tours at a couple of the castles. It really like just kind of helps explain things. So you're not just like walking around trying to read images the whole time. So we're gonna try it out, and it's only like $5 each, like $5 per person. So you know, £5, whatever, same, but not really same thing. So yeah, let's go.
Once you make your way into the start of the tour, you won't be able to take any photos or videos in like the first two-ish rooms. These are mostly video introductions to what you can expect on the tour today. But after that, it's wide open, and they actually encourage you to take as many photos and videos as you possibly can throughout the length of your tour. And what a great way to actually start this whole thing by going right into the Great Hall. There is so much detail, and you're literally standing in the real thing where they filmed that. Now, be careful because you don't really get any time to kind of wait uh, for the doorway and the rest of the room to clear, because they are trying to get the next group ready to come in through there. So it is kind of limited in the Great Hall area, but after that, once you step out of the Great Hall, you really have an unlimited amount of time to spend through the rest of the entire tour. There's no time limit other than if you are the last tour, the studio, I think, does close at 10 o'clock. So if you're not through there by 10 o'clock, they will come and escort you out. But it was a really great way to start the tour here in the Great Hall. The candles, they have some of the outfits up at the front for the teachers. They even have the owl. It's just really, really cool. And it's I'm having a hard time really describing everything, but it just is you're kind of like stuck in this moment of like, wow, this is so cool to be in a place like this. Now, the digital guide here isn't really getting started inside of the Great Hall, but it is uh, a really great tool to have. And we found this to be so helpful throughout the entire length of this tour because it's really easy to get fixated on like one thing and you're sitting here and you're trying to read all of the little details on the cards of what this or that prop is. But with the digital guide, it kind of sums up some of those things and actually adds a little extra detail to some other things that you might miss or that's not printed out on those little cards that are basically in front of some of the props. Now, there is so much to see here that you could take 4 hours, you could take 6 hours. Really, you can take as long as you want to go through this entire thing, assuming that you're out of there by 10 o'clock. Now, some people do it much faster than that, but for us, the audio guides really help to, I think, manage our time wisely, but also be able to just get all of this information and then continue to spot little details. You know, like a fun fact was in the Gryffindor area here, where you can see all of their beds. They said the bed sizes actually never changed, and the actors, as they grew up, slowly became too big for the beds. And so you'll actually see it in some of the later movies when they show like they're kind of like curled up into a ball because that's the only way that they would fit in the beds without their feet hanging off the edge. So it's weird, but it's also still really interesting.
Did I ruin your shot? I'm gonna have to count how many pictures I take by the end of this, but I don't know how I'm gonna post them all on social media or pick my favorite ones to post because I just love everything. I think I've taken pictures of every single thing we've seen so far, and I've even zoomed in on little details in the background. I can't help myself. I'm gonna have a whole album from just the studio tour.
Fantastic. Very well done.
Taylor's in class at divinations.
Learning how to read tea leaves. Somewhere.
Yeah, this has been a wild kind of tour. It's so cool. There's so much to see. So many like great references, obviously back to the movies, which makes complete total sense. But like, you know, it really makes you rethink of the things that you really enjoyed, and really adds a lot of new cool stuff. So it's been cool. We are now done, I think, with the first sound stage and getting ready to head into the Forbidden Forest.
And there's the muggles in their rightful.
The Muggles in their rightful place.
Good luck.
This is so cool.
Look big.
That is awesome.
Oh, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Oh,
You're scared.
It reminds me of the ride when the platform drops out from under you. Did you bow first? Looking through here.
Taylor's trying to duck. This is super cool.
Oh, dang. That's awesome. Oh, we should stay in here until it lights up again.
Wow, that's really cool.
Look up.
You can get a little photo video of like running into the
I'm going
wall.
to platform 9 3/4.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, we've made it to the back line. Look at this behind Josh. Like, this is fantastic. Oh my god.
Welcome to the backlot tour. I'll be your host.
While he sips his freshly brewed butterbeer.
So, a couple of things. Typically when I get butterbeer in Universal, it's always frozen, and I still get the top on it, which is always good. I think I may have had it warm or room temp or
It's not
cold
room,
or
it's
whatever.
just cold. It's not frozen.
Once before, yeah. So, when we were just on the Disney Dream, there was a girl on there from Scotland, I think. She said that, she's like, you have to go and try the butterbeer. I need to know like what it is between the two. So, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. Don't drink too much more because I want a picture with it still full.
It's pretty good. I mean, I still prefer it frozen, but compared to what you get over there, I think it's pretty close to the same. I mean, it's good. You actually can't take these into any of the any of the sets here on the backstage. So once you finish it, clean it out, and then you can head on in. Here we go. We can walk through the house. Let's go. Oh, this is awesome.
I
Leave your earmuffs
got my
on.
earmuffs on. Grass family. Oh. They're crying. I need a picture of this.
Yeah. This is unreal.
I was gonna say, like, there's a lot of stuff here. Like, I knew there was a lot of stuff here, but there's way more here than I ever expected.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's huge how big the soundstage is back here.
700.
It's amazing.
This was an awesome tour, full of detail, and we can't wait to come back in a few years and see what changes with the new TV series that's coming out in 2026. And if you're a Harry Potter fan, this is definitely worth doing at least once. But I don't think I would do it again for a few years, like I said, until the new series comes out. And the audio guides were really great to have. For only £5, I think it was well worth it, and something that you should also consider as well when you come here to do the tour. We hope you all really enjoyed the video and found it helpful. We left a lot out because, after all, you need to come and do the tour yourself. We'll see y'all in the next one.